I want to thank John Zervos and the whole organization of the Journal of Law and Society who put together such a great symposium today. John is going to wrap things up with a few comments right now.
Hi everyone, I'm John Zervos, the Symposium Director for this event. Before I get to a few closing remarks, I'd just like to thank those that planned and contributed to this event. First of all, I'd like to thank Professor Hammer, who is the faculty advisor for the Journal of Law and Society. He contributed, thank you. It's really amazing how we have such a hands-on faculty advisor, and we really thank you. I've actually heard from sources that he has already approached the planners of the 2013 symposium, so thank you, Professor Hammer. Also, Chelsea Zuzinlik and the staff of the Journal of Law and Society. Chelsea actually acted as a co-director for this event, but even more importantly, she really created an atmosphere at the Journal this year in which people on the Journal were proud to be a part of the organization, so I thank you, Chelsea. Also the Dean, Dean Ackerman, who took a great deal amount of time out of his schedule to really address even our small problems like trying to get air conditioning today, and so thank you to the Dean. Also, to the 18 wonderful speakers, keynotes, and panelists that came from all over the state and all over the country to share their expertise here in Detroit. Also, our local support, WDET's Craig Foley and Martina Guzman, the Huffington Post, the Detroit Legal News, and even Barbary, the bar prep course here, donated some supplies to us, so thank you. But most importantly, I'd like to thank you, the guests, for coming and participating with your comments and your questions. They really contributed to the impact of this symposium. Please, if you haven't already done so, leave your email with us because we would love to hear from you. We would love to hear about your experience today, your comments and suggestions, what we could change for next year, and even possible symposia topics for next year. There will also be video of today's event, which will be ready, I believe, in a week, that will be linked to our website, so please check it out. Today we focused on the restructuring of governance under the emergency manager, the privatization of healthcare, and the privatization of water. But I believe that today's dialogue was limited because city services are being privatized well beyond water, and restructuring of governance is taking the place in many forms, in forms of consent agreements, and even cities are asking for emergency managers, so the form is different. But I think that one really powerful message and all the powerful messages that were said today transcend today's symposium and really apply to all these different scenarios. And I'd like to go ahead and read a question that was presented today. It's a combination of what Dr. Sklar contributed, what Dr. Linda Kabulian contributed, and what Santil Jenkins contributed. And they ask, so if the public city is an experiment of the 20th century, is the private, corporatized city the experiment of the 21st century? Or is there a third choice that results from looking at the process, respect workers and managers and their knowledge, and elect leaders with the wisdom to listen to them? I think those comments are really telling, and I would like to again thank all of you for coming and all the speakers for coming. And please, right now actually, at the other side of the law school is the reception, which is at the Damon J. Key Center, who is our partner organization. And please take a moment to look around. There's some great exhibits at the Key Center. And thank you. This concludes the 2012 symposium.